Hi Gemini, welcome to your love reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what's going on with you guys in your love life, see what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Geminis in love. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And yeah, with that being said, we're going to start off with some romance angel messages. I'm actually going to be doing it a little differently than I did in Aries and Taurus reading. I pulled these at the end of the reading, but I feel like I should be pulling these first to kind of get a feel for what's going on. So we're going to do that now because it feels right. Anyway, so any romance angel messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life for August 2021. What's going on for my Geminis in love? Any messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love for August 2021? Any messages, please, regarding love or romance? Now, when I was prepping this deck, Release Your Ex did come out, so some of you might be focusing a lot on releasing past hurts, pains, grudges, making peace with the past, forgiving yourself and forgiving past relationships. I'm also getting, just as my eyes are closed, getting the imagery of like throwing away that sweater your ex gave you or some shit like that. I don't know if it's like recent or whatever. You might be getting rid of some things. Anyways, so we'll see if that comes out. It may or may not. But anyway, so romance angel messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2021. Any romance angel messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love? We have attraction coming out. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in love. Okay. We also have retreat. And, alright, we also have unrequited love and wedding. Okay, so let's talk about this. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so it's so important that you guys remain to be in the present moment. Sometimes we can get really carried away, whether we are stuck in the past, looking back on things that we either miss or regret, or things that we need to heal from, or this can be talking about the future and how we get really anxious about the future, really worried, hung up about what could happen and what might happen. Am I going to be married 5 years from now? Am I going to have a family 10 years from now? Or me and this person going to last forever? What if we don't make it? Like, there's a bit of energy of you guys possibly, not really being in the present moment. And so this is just a reminder to be present, right? Because really the only moment we have is right here, right now. The past is in the past. We can't change the past. We can't go back. And the future hasn't happened yet, right? It is all determined based on your actions right here, right now. So be more in the present moment, right? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Otherwise, you guys aren't fully present, right? You're not enjoying what you got, whether you are single, enjoying your singlehood, right? Because at the end of the day, it ain't gonna last forever, right? If you're looking for love, you put yourself out there, singlehood ain't gonna last forever. And same with if you're already in a relationship. At the end of the day, whether this is for the long term or just for a period of time, however long this relationship lasts, at the end of the day, we're not going to stay here forever, right? We're moving on somewhere else, whatever you believe in, but we're all going to pass on eventually. So enjoy it for what you got. You never know when your time is up. It could be tomorrow. You can just walk down the street, you get hit by lightning. Like, you never really know when it's your time. So it's important to just enjoy everything and practice gratitude, right? In general. Then we have retreat coming out. This says it is time to disconnect from the world. So some of you are definitely needing a break, or maybe some of you haven't taken a break from dating in general. For my singles out there, maybe you guys have just kind of been off the dating scene for a while, taken a break just to find yourselves, right? So maybe the month of August, you guys are going on a little retreat or going on a little vacay. Ooh, what if you're going to meet yourself a little foreign partner over there? Just saying, you never know, right? For those that could be traveling. But again, I don't really know. I mean, I know it's possible for some people traveling and shit, flying and shit, but just stay safe if you are. For those that are taken, you and your little boo might be going on a little retreat, whether it is a full-on vacation or maybe just a little weekend getaway, right? In the month of August, you guys could be planning it, going on one, or, scheduling a plan for even the fall, right? To get away and have a little retreat and just disconnect from the external crazy, kind of depressing world. There's a lot of horrible things going on, and sometimes you gotta limit your intake, especially social media and the news, and, you know, taking a little break, disconnecting, turning your phone on airplane mode, like do not disturb, right? I'm kind of seeing that energy coming through as well for, you know, the remainder of August, right? So going on a little retreat, maybe leaving your phone at home, do not bother me, whether it's just you going on it by yourself or with a partner, right? Maybe even families together, but just, you know, taking a little retreat. For those that have recently gotten married, right? Because we have wedding that came out, wedding, this situation involves marriage. Perhaps some of you are going on a retreat. You just got married. It's your honeymoon, or you guys could be planning a honeymoon. For those that resonate with this message, congratulations, right? And that's why, again, some of you could be thinking about marriage, right? And attraction coming out. It's just like you guys thinking so far into the future. Are we going to get married? Am I going to get married to this person? Am I going to split up with this person? Like, what's going to happen? Like, there's lots of different things, different groups, so obviously use your discernment on what messages apply. This is just kind of like the feel for what's going on, and then we're going to pull some tarot messages to get some more details to like what is going on or what you can expect. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of you, obviously it's not going to apply for everybody who listens to this, but for some of you, if you feel as if the connection between you and this person you are with, whether you are dating them, whether you are talking to them, whether you are married with them, wherever you're at, whatever stage you're at, some of you may feel as if this connection's unrequited or unbalanced. You may feel as if you give way more to your partner than when you receive. You may feel like there's a bit of lack, like you give, and there's not much that you're getting back, like they just take. And so maybe you're planning on going on like a little retreat to kind of feel things out one last time, maybe having some discussions about your feelings, and depending on how that goes kind of determines if you're going to stay in this relationship or not. For some, again, if you're in a wedding, or not a wedding, if you're in a marriage, right, maybe you recently gotten married or way back years and years and years ago, some of you maybe just don't, you know, the spark has died, the honeymoon phase is kind of over, and things are starting to feel one-sided. You know, maybe you feel like as if you're wearing the pants in the relationship, and you're taking care of the bills, and you're cleaning the house, and you're taking care of the kids, and, you know, your partner isn't really helping out. So again, there could be the energy of feeling like there's a bit of an imbalance in a relationship, right? And if that keeps going, right, there's only so much you can do before you reach burnout, before you can't give anymore. And both sides need to work together, right? A relationship, especially romantic, love is not going to keep you together. No matter how much you care about this person, no matter how much you love this person, at the end of the day, love isn't going to keep the relationship strong. It requires work, it requires effort, it requires understanding and communication and like teamwork, right? So when it's unrequited or unbalanced, or you feel like you are always trying to extend and give and they're not meeting you halfway, well, that's not really solid foundation. That's not very stable, you know? So we'll see if this plays out in this reading. Obviously, lots of different messages for different groups of people. You're going to have to use your discernment to figure out what resonates, what doesn't. When you know, you don't know. Let's pull some tarot messages for Gemini. Oh, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding their love life. Any messages for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding love for August 2021? Any messages for Gemini in love? What's going on for Geminis, please? Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus in love, August 2021. What messages do they need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance? If I can shuffle. Gemini in love. One more. Any messages for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in August 2021? It didn't come up for a reason. Okay, we got two cards out here. 10 of Cups, beautiful. And the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, the Fool. So there's something new brewing, especially for my singles, right? For my singles, you're waiting. Maybe you're starting to develop connection with someone, or you're putting yourself out back on the dating scene. Messages for Gemini in love. August 2021. Page of Cups reversed. We also have the World. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, and at the bottom we have the Four of Wands. There's that retreat energy. We also have the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords energy and Three of Cups. So that's really nice energy. Celebratory times. And also knowing your worth, especially for my singles. You're not just settling for less or tolerating any less than what you deserve. You're not dropping your standards just so that you aren't alone. You know who's worthy versus who's not, and you're not here to play games or be tricked or fooled. Like, you're here for love, right? So, and I'm just feeling like there's going to be lots of fun opportunities for reunions and being with loved ones, celebrating, going out, maybe having some drinks or some really good food, connecting with people, kind of having some social opportunities coming up. Stay safe. Stay safe, everybody. So let's talk about this. Like I said, with retreat, now we have the Four of Wands and the Sun. Oh, and even the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are expecting a baby. Congratulations. I'm just gotta say that, especially with the Ten of Cups out here. Like, there's like a lot of happiness for someone. Oh, it's just beautiful, right? You guys are on a little retreat, a little honeymoon, a little getaway, right? Being with each other, taking a break from the external world and just being with your loved one. And it feels very blissful. It feels very beautiful. It's all about just taking a break and relaxation. And then we also have these Seven of Pentacles here. So something here is growing or something's developing. Now, it could just be talking about this relationship, right? It's super fulfilling, super uplifting, and the connection is growing between you and this person, right? Even if you've been with this person for years and years and years, it's like the more time you spend with one another, the more this connection just develops and grows, and it just gets better and better. Every day that goes by, you're excited to be with them. You're excited to see what the day brings you. Oh, that is just so sweet. But for some of you, right, some of you are expecting, or some of you are in the middle of a pregnancy. Something here is developing and you're waiting, and maybe you are throwing a little baby shower, right? Especially with the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands can be a very celebratory energy. And we did have that Three of Cups underneath the Queen of Swords. So for some, like, if it resonates and you are pregnant, or someone around you, right? Maybe there's a little baby shower going on, or someone's giving birth quite soon. Finding out the gender of the baby, or just finding out that you're actually pregnant. Like, there's a lot of that energy coming through. So even fertility. So just be mindful if you're not trying to be right? You're not trying to be preggo, then, take the extra precautions necessary. If you are trying, congratulations. I'm cheering you on. That's amazing. That's so beautiful. I actually know someone recently who's given birth. I'm just like, this guy's such a cute little boy. It just feels so, like, good. Like, my heart's exploding right now, I love that. So that's at the bottom of the deck. We also have the World, Page of Cups, and so this is the energy for someone who has recently, like, been trying to let something go, letting go of someone from your past, or kind of like the energy I was talking about at the beginning of the reading before I pulled any romance angel cards, and I was talking about how Release Your Ex came out, and so there was a group I was picking up on, like, hey, there's something that you're trying to release, you're trying to heal from or let go of. And so with the World and the Page of Cups reversed, this is for a group where you haven't been in communication with someone, and looking like that is finally wrapping up here with the World. So a cycle is coming to a close, and I think you're leaving something in the dust once and for all. And as you do that, you are entering into unknown territory. You're ready for something new, right? We have the World and the Fool. So something here is coming to an end so that something new can begin, right? So there's a bit of a transition going on here from one phase to another. And whatever this is, again, generally for everybody listening, this transition, it's moving towards something that's going to bring a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, and it's something's growing. So something's developing, or something that's been in the works, right? This relationship, getting to know somebody. Maybe you're planning, right, a wedding for those that resonate with that, or planning a trip, right? Something's been in the works. You're getting closer to seeing that take off, okay, right? You're crossing the T's, you're dotting the I's. I'm really getting the energy of like organizing. So again, I feel like you're planning something. You and your partner are planning something, whether it's a trip or, again, baby shower, fucking wedding, pregnancy of a baby. Like, okay, do we got the crib? Do we got baby food? Do we got some clothes? Like, there's a lot of things that need, it's like, before a trip, you're organizing and you're packing, and you're making sure you got everything packed and prepared, and that's kind of the energy I feel from this. The Knight of Pentacles, they always be crossing the T's and dotting the I's and staying focused and staying organized, right? And I feel like there's a lot of family involvement here with the Ten of Cups. There's lots of different energy around you. It's positive, though. It's very supportive. There's a lot of love around you, like, even, like, your ancestors and, those that have passed on. I feel like their energy is around, especially during this time. It's so beautiful. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot to celebrate moving forward, right? The rest of August, even approaching September, there's something to be celebrated here. But it's like there is someone here who is a bit serious, or like they're not like, well, that actually makes sense, because we do have the Queen of Swords underneath as well at the bottom. This Queen of Swords, she's very serious, right? Very stern, like, okay, we got to stay organized, we got to make sure we have enough of this, and like, there is like, I keep getting this energy of like, planning something, you guys. So I don't know what you're planning, but I think it's going to be really positive. Like, again, planning a little trip, maybe even planning a little date, or some sort of party. And then also, for those that are single and you're stepping out into the dating scene, right? Stepping out into the unknown territory. You're also very aware of who you come into contact with the Page of Cups reversed. So if there's anyone who's a bit sly or a bit slick, right? They always seem to have the right words and they kind of reel you in, but like you don't really know too much about them, or they're very like smooth, they just can reel anybody in. Smooth talk, I think you're very aware of it and you're not gonna fall for it, right? Especially with that Queen of Swords, you're not gonna fall for no smooth talker, right? Words mean one thing, actions speak much louder. So just remember that actions speak a lot louder than words, especially when it comes to this unrequited energy. So just be aware of who you're giving your time and energy to, right? Whether this is somebody new, whether this is your current relationship, just make sure that there's none of that unfair treatment, right? Otherwise, that's going to be coming to an end, right? It's inevitable. It won't last forever. Because sooner or later, you're going to reach your breaking point where you can't keep extending and giving and giving and giving every last drop and having nothing returned, right? And also know your limits and know your boundaries and set them. And don't be afraid to say no. I know that might be a hard thing for some of you to overcome, but that it's possible. It's going to require work. But yeah, so something here is starting up. Some sort of phase, right? Whether you are single, you're opening this new door regarding your dating life. For those that are in a relationship and it's really happy, right? For some, you're starting this new chapter of becoming a parent, right? Even like, aunt, uncle, that might be related. If it's not your children, maybe it's someone in the family. For some, if you're in an unrequited relationship, you're making the decision like, I gotta cut this out. So lots of different groups, lots of different messages. Like I said, definitely going to use your discernment to figure out what's for you. Let's do maybe a little bit of clarifying here. Let's take a look into the world and see what's coming to an end. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's coming to an end? Any messages for Gemini regarding the world for August 2021 in love? Talking about the world. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, we got love. August 2021. Tell me about the world, please. Not taking that, because I think that was me that knocked it over. Tell me about the world, Gemini. Tell me about the world for Gemini in August 2021 regarding love. That didn't come out. Okay. Oh, we got this. Let's see. The Lovers. So this might be hold on. Let's get a couple more for the world, for Gemini. Also developers is Gemini energy. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. So it kind of goes back to that balance. If there's balance in a relationship, cool. The Hierophant. Wow, okay. And the 2 of Cups at the bottom. Underneath the 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and Temperance. There's the need for balance being brought into a relationship here. Saggy energy coming out with the Temperance card, as well as Cancer. And I think Taurus energy with the 3 of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah, so there's a need for balance. So there's a choice here with the 2 of Cups. And even the Lovers, this is a choice about a commitment. This is a choice about a relationship. Even the Hierophant coming out. First of all, you've learned lots being in this connection, being in this relationship. You've grown. I also feel like for some, you're dealing with someone who mirrors a lot of you, triggers you for your spiritual growth. So this might be a very divine or very spiritual connection of some sort. I'm not going to label it. If you know, you know. There's just the need for balance, right? And that's what I was saying with unrequited love. If there's been any unrequited energy, something in the relationship needs to change. There's the need for teamwork. There's the need for both sides putting in the effort. There's the need for balance, right? And the 6 of Pentacles coming out, which is literally like give and take. So with the world, if there's been a bit of an imbalance in a connection, in a relationship, I see the possibility, if you even, speak up or communicate how you feel, because at the end of the day, no one's mind readers over here, this can be brought into balance, right? It's just about being aware of where you're putting your energy, or knowing when to cap off your limits so that you're not always over giving and over sharing when you're not receiving that return, So just, there's a choice here on what you're going to do about this. You can either work on it and there will be balance brought, right? If both sides work together. And if that doesn't work, you have the choice. You can walk away, you can leave this behind. The world does talk about endings and new beginnings. So, but it does look like there is the possibility, of course, based off free will, you can bring balance into this connection for those that resonate with that unrequited energy, right? There can be balance, but it's going to require work. It's going to require effort. If they want this to work, right? If you want this to work, then it's going to have to be done. So actions speak louder than words, right? They might say, yes, I want it to work. But if they don't actually follow through with action, or if you don't follow through with action, well, it's just going to go down the shitter, Let's take a look into the Fool, and then we're going to wrap this up. Okay, tell me about the Fool for Gemini, summarizing Venus regarding their love life. August 2021. Tell me about the Fool for Gemini in love for August 2021. Tell me about the Fool for Gemini in August 2021 in love. Tell me about the Fool. We have 8 of Cups. So for some, like I said, you're walking away, you're leaving something behind, / leaving behind your past, making complete peace, surrendering to what didn't work out. 3 of Wands reverse. Yeah, literally what didn't work out. Starting fresh, clean slate. 6 of Swords. We also have the 7 of Cups, Justice, and 5 of Swords. So yeah, this is kind of the energy of what I was saying for that one group. For my singles, right? You leaving your past behind, releasing your ex, releasing those burdens, those pains, those resentments, especially if you've been done wrong or hurt, right? You're working on bringing balance back into your life and knowing that karma will come, right? You don't need to pray for it. You don't need to ask for it. It's already, karma is simply what you put out is what you're going to get back. It's a boomerang, right? You throw it, it's eventually going to come back and hit you. So make sure whatever you put out is good energy. But it also looks like for, again, those starting up in the dating scene, getting back out there, testing the waters, you have many options. And it's so important with that Queen of Swords that came out earlier to use your discernment and to not be afraid to say no, do not settle, know your value, know your worth, and all will be well. But there is definitely the energy of moving forward and leaving something behind, right? So it kind of ties in with that world energy. If you find in this connection that maybe you're currently in, it's unrequited, you've said everything, you've tried to make them see your side, point of view, they said that they would, but they haven't, you're done waiting around, seeing if something's going to change, right? Or if you recently have left behind something, I see that you guys are moving forward. There's going to be some twists and turns with that Six of Swords energy, right? But, yeah, you got lots of options, okay? So, Gemini, that is what I got for you guys regarding your love reading for the second half of August 2021. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.